Okay, welcome to my new video series. This one's going to be about pencil realism, and hopefully you're going to get to see the whole thing done really. The first stage that I'm going to show you today is the anatomy, which is probably the most important part when you're drawing, because you obviously want it to look like the person you're drawing. And I work differently to a lot of people. Some people might use frames or boxes to try and get the anatomy right, or might just keep working it until it looks right. I just start off by measuring the width and height of the face and timesing it by a number to give it some sort of enlargement scale, and I'll stay with that number for the whole of the drawing. So if I want to measure this, and let's say it's 8 centimeters, then when I times it by, let's say, 1.75, it will be a certain width, and then everything else will need to be times by 1.75 to get the same enlargement scale. So if we start with that now, and when I measure that and times it by 1.75, for the width of the face we get 14.35. And for the height, when we times it by 1.75, we get 17.85. So then, if we start this drawing off, let's say, starting from here, let's just measure 14.35. And for the height, you never really know where to start, that's the problem. I'd say the best thing to do is if you measure from the eyes to where you did the height before. So that's 3.8, 3.9 we'll say. So we do 3.9 times 1.75, and you get 6.825. So we'll put that here. Okay, and now the height should be 17.85. So let's make it from there. Okay, and that is the size of Rihanna's head. Quite simple, really. Then if we just start making the shape from there, you can slowly build into it. So you're just aiming for this area here. Now, obviously it won't get right first time, but you just keep on working the lines until they look like they should do, because you know the width, you know the height, the anatomy is definitely there, you just need to make it look right. So I'll come back to this. Okay, so now I've got the outline of the shape of the head. Things become a hell of a lot easier. I've drawn a vertical and horizontal line practically exactly where I said I would, and I've also drawn the same, very faint, on the image I'm copying, so I can use that to my advantage. So here's the midpoint here, and from there we can work our way down. So let's say from here, let me just get this right, from here to the bottom of the nose is exactly 3 centimeters. I'm going to say 2.95 times 1.75 is 5.16. Okay, so that is the length of the nose, this line here. Now the lower part of the nose is just a bit left to here, so I can always check this later. I'm going to go with there then. And just a quick sketch. Okay, and there's the shape of the nose. Hopefully I'm getting the idea across on how I go about doing this. Obviously, if you're sure about the nose, you've done your measurements right again, then you can work from here to the mouth using that height to there. And really, you just need logic if you're going to draw art with perfect anatomy. You just need to use maths and make sure all the calculations are right, really. It's probably one of the best ways of doing it because, like I said earlier, you can't go wrong with it, and that's really just the best way. So good luck with that.